Hi, and welcome to the R2RB Indie Artist Podcast Series. My guest today is The Thinkers, a boundary-pushing rock duo from Manila, Philippines. And their latest single, Hey Wait, came out in February 2025, a fast, fierce anthem refusing to give up. Hi guys, Anthony and Troy. Thank you for being my guest and taking the time out of your very busy schedule. How are you both?
We're doing great. We just had
Yeah.
our rehearsal this afternoon.
Yep. Yeah. Just got off from our weekly rehearsal. So yeah, we're doing good.
Awesome. And just to let everybody know, you are in the Philippines, so we have like a
Mhm.
12-hour difference.
Yeah.
So when we're referring to morning and evening, I'm morning and they are evening. All right, so I like to ask two questions to get us warmed up. If you could have one superpower, which one would you want and why?
I always wanted to be Superman. To answer that question, I think I want mind control because I'm sort of a control freak. Yeah,
Good to know.
yeah.
Well, for me, I want the power of invisibility.
Mm.
So I can sneak into concerts for free. Nothing else. Just that.
Yeah.
Going with that one. Where is one place in the world you would like to visit?
The Dakota apartment in New York City, the home of John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I
Oh.
always wanted to go to visit there.
Troy, have you been to the States at all?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. All right.
Soon.
Soon? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anthony?
For me, I think that would be Central Park in New York. I haven't been to the U.S. as well. Have not.
So when you guys come, let me know.
All right.
I'm only about 2.5 hours from the city.
Oh, yeah.
And I have been to New York City, and it is definitely a place to experience at least once in your lifetime. So put it on your bucket list.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So why don't you tell me a little about yourselves? Who are you, and what do you do when you're not doing music, etc., etc.? Troy, you want to go first?
I am a practicing architect. That's my day job. And I also write poetry. Love reading, kind of. I'm trying to push myself to read again as fiction, novels. Yeah, just to have some inspiration when I'm writing songs.
Anthony?
I'm an implementation manager from a US-based company. By the way, I follow Eastern time during my shift. So my shift starts at 9 a.m. Eastern. So I'm pretty much familiar with the US time zone. And I'm pretty much used to this kind of, schedule.
Crazy schedule then.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And Troy, just back to you. Do you both write, or do you just you, Troy? Do you just do the writing, the lyrics, songwriting?
With the Thinkers, for now, yeah, I write most of the melodies and the lyrics. But Anthony is also a songwriter. He had a band before. He was the main songwriter and the frontman as well.
How'd you guys meet?
Anthony?
Yeah, it was a company event in 2014. Our current manager, Troy's wife, Axis. So we used to work for the same company back in 2014. Axis headed an event. That's where we first met. So Troy's band performed there, as well as my own band, and the rest was history.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So when did you two come together?
Actually-
2017 was it?
Yeah, 2017. But prior that, with my previous band, every time the drummer can make it to a gig, we asked Anthony to fill in as the session drummer. So
Yeah.
before we became bandmates, we became sort of seasonal bandmates. Yeah, and then
I'm his go-to guy. Yeah.
yeah, and when I decided to form a new band, I asked Anthony to if he's okay to be my bandmate with a new band, and he said yes.
That was a good thing.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the band name, The Thinkers?
The Thinkers was the name of my dad's basketball team in the 1980s.
Oh, wow.
Was a local basketball team in the town where I grew up, and my dad and I have the same name. He's Troy, I'm Troy. So it is sort of a reincarnation of Troy and the Thinkers, the basketball team, but now it is a rock band.
Oh, what a great tribute. That is awesome. I like that.
My dad loved it too.
I bet.
Yeah, because we happened to mention his name or his basketball team every time this question came up.
I'm glad. That's nice. I like that a lot. So, what was your first release together?
Come to Me. That's our first song.
I'm sorry, you said what or when?
What was your first release?
Oh, what was your? Yeah,
And-
it was.
and
First
what-
song's "Come to Me." I think. Do you remember? Troy?
May of 2023. Yeah,
Three. Oh yeah, yeah. To
23.
May 2023. So it's been 2 years
Wow.
since it was released. Yeah.
And how long have the two of you been together again?
As the Thinkers.
The Thinkers. Since 2018.
There's a different story about it. 2018, we formed the Thinkers as a backup band to my solo project. But during the pandemic, everything stopped, and then I realized I wanted to form a real band, not just a backup band. I proposed the idea to Anthony and with our previous bandmates that we're going to make the Thinkers the band, and they said yes, and we became officially the Thinkers October of 2022.
And is it just two of you, or do you have a bass player?
Before we had the bass player, but right now we are a duo, just guitarist and a drummer.
Yeah, actually, not just a bass player. We did have a violin player, a lead guitarist, and of course, a bassist,
And a backup singer.
backup singer. Yeah.
Yeah. We were 6 before.
Okay,
Yeah,
now you're a
exactly.
duo, and you're the two of you together with your drums and the guitar and everything else that comes together is such a great sound.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
How would you describe your music?
For me, it's straightforward and raw.
I agree with Troy. It's also a tribute to the 90s era rock scene. Yeah,
That was a good one.
thank you.
What are some of your significant milestones or pivotal moments in your journey so far together? You guys have known each other for a minute, that is for sure.
For me, it's the releasing of our 4 singles. We also had some TV and radio appearances here in
National television.
national television. What about you, Anthony? What are the memorable milestones?
Well, interviews like these, everything's still surreal. We never even imagined having folks from other countries interviewing us, like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Well, I can say pretty much this situation right here is one of the milestones. I mean, getting interviewed from another country.
Listen, it's a milestone for me as well when I get to interview indie artists from around the world. So I'm so glad that I got the email from Axis, and that this is what it turned into, being able to sit down and speak with the both of you, because I've enjoyed your music. And actually going back into my catalog, because I was putting in Hey Wait into my tracks. When you get older, sometimes you forget a little bit more often. So with your other song, what is it? Do you have another song called Coffee Time?
The coffee song. The
Coffee song.
Yeah.
Well, that's so. When I was putting it, like I said, when I was putting your new track into in with everything else, that came up as like, oh, I knew the name was familiar, but I didn't quite. Sometimes when you get that, when I get an email from somebody, especially a person like Axis, who's taken the time to give me the background of who the Thinkers are, what you've done, where you're coming from, and what you're trying to do, makes a difference. Sometimes I'll just get a short email and a song, and I might like it, and I'll definitely give it airtime. But there's always something extra when somebody takes a little extra step, like Axis has done for you guys, to say, hey, this is who they are. And so I just thought it was really cool when I went back. It's like, oh my gosh, and I've played the coffee song, which I like, but also because if you know me, I like my coffee. So that was
Same here.
Coffee song is a crowd pleaser, I can say.
It is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So that's my little
Thank you
thing
for
there.
that.
Any other pivotal moments or significant milestones?
University gigs here in the
Yeah.
Philippines. So yeah,
Oh, cool. Do you like doing those?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The crowd's usually awesome. When you play for college students.
The energy they give off.
Exactly.
I once had, well, let me ask you this, talking about gigs and everything. How do you balance live gigs, your studio sessions, family life?
Band first before anything. I'm just kidding. My wife's listening to me right now, so I'm just kidding. It's a matter of time management, of course. If you want to balance everything, just have to schedule everything properly. I mean, and you give each of your activities at least a few of your time, right, Troy?
Yeah. Well, and live gigs typically take place on weekends and at night. Same as the schedule of our rehearsals, we usually do it on weekends. But if we have commitments on weekdays, then we'll try to request a leave at work to attend on
PTO,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Take time
But
off.
usually, yeah, we work on weekends. But our manager work every day.
Yeah. And also, the American company I'm working for right now is pretty much very understanding of my band life, quote unquote. Of course, I mentioned earlier I work during the night shift, right, at
Hey.
9 p.m. at our time. So whenever we have gigs on a weeknight, my boss allows me to change my shift temporarily. Yeah, they allow me to
Yeah.
adjust it so I can actually attend my gig.
Yeah, because there's not too many big companies that are that understanding. So that.
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do either of you have music in the family background? Other family members in the music industry?
I grew up in a family of musicians. My dad, all of my aunties and uncles, cousins, even the youngest ones, the newer generation. It's just natural for us to learn how to play the guitar, to sing, but most of them, they just hobbyists. But I have several cousins and uncles who work as professional musicians in other countries like Vietnam, Korea, Hong Kong,
Oh, wow.
Canada. They play in variety bands, but not in. I am the only one who play in a rock band who write its own songs.
You broke tradition.
Yeah, but
It
definitely
is.
the blood of being a musician. Yeah, I get it
Runs in
from.
his family.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, on the contrary, on my end, I'm the only musically inclined.
He's the rare
Yeah.
kind in his family.
My family are actually frustrated musicians. Yeah, so they're really happy when they learn that I was in a band or I am in a band.
Well, there's always has to be the first one that starts. So you've started the tradition.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourselves motivated to keep the thinkers fresh?
We set several exciting goals, which keeps us motivated all the time. So I think that's the thing. We're always excited to see each other.
Well, that's nice.
And I always look forward to the exciting goals that Troy sets for us.
Yeah, I set the goal, but the rest of us work hard for it. So
Yeah.
it's still a collaborative effort from the rest of us.
Yeah, well, just to hear you say you set goals, exciting goals to do that, because I'm sure that after time you've had a moment, maybe not, but has there been a time where you've just been so tired of it all that you've just said, well, maybe I have to rethink all of this music stuff?
Can't think of any instances where that actually occurred. I think the same goes for Troy, or am I wrong?
I can't think of anything.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we just wanted to do this. So
Yeah,
I think that's the only push.
And I got this inspiring message from one of my favorite band here, the national band here in the Philippines. So as long as you love what you're doing, keep on doing it, and it only takes at least one song to break through. So hopefully, we'll get that one song to break
Yeah, I
to
think
break the
so.
mainstream.
You guys are on the right track. Let me ask some questions about the music industry itself and knowing what you know now about it. Would you still want a music career? Because it is not for the faint of heart. You guys are some of the hardest working individuals that I know, all of the indie artists.
Would I still want a music career? Yes, of course. For me, if you are a true artist, you will do it no matter what. So that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to create, I wanted to write, perform, to sing, to work with Anthony and Axis and with other people. So
Same here.
yeah,
Because it's a tough industry. It is really.
It is definitely.
it is.
Would there be anything different that you would have done at the start of your career?
None. I think every mistake I made along the way taught me a thing or two. Maybe several things I wanted to change, but I can't think of any.
Of course.
I'm happy with where I am or where we are today, and we're hoping for the best.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Anthony?
Honestly, if there's one thing that I've regret in my music career, that would be I wish I went to a drumming school. It's one of the greatest regret in my life, in my music life. I really wish I could have had a proper drum training so I can definitely hone my skills more. Only that from other music career, I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Having said that, I can think of one thing, and that's I wish I learned how to play the piano well, the way I play the guitar. I can play a few chords, but I think it's better if I can play the piano well as well.
So are you self-taught then on the piano, Joy?
Yeah, we had a piano in my grandmother's house, so I tried to learn it, but nobody taught me how to play it. So yeah, I tried to learn it myself,
Okay.
and it's not easy.
I can imagine. Oh my God. Anthony, then did you teach yourself the drums then?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was in a marching band, so I first held the drumstick when I was in second grade. I was part of a marching band, and I think from the very first early days, I was really into drumming. Although it was not until I went to high school when I first played or tried a full drum setup. Yeah.
So you had the bug early on too with the with the drums.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing something right because it sounds pretty damn good in your song.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Both of you. Absolutely. All right. So I like to ask this question. I've been asking this question. How do you feel about AI in the music industry, good or bad?
But for me, it's good in some ways. If we can use the latest technologies like AI to make our task easier. But in terms of creativity or songwriting, I think we should never let any of that to replace the human touch and the emotions, because humans, specifically artists like us, we put souls to our work, something that the computers or machines don't have.
For me, I think AI is actually a really great tool. So it's just a matter of how you're going to use it. You remember correctly, there's actually a quote I saw online. It says something like the calculator did not replace math teachers. From that message, I think it works the same way for AI. It will not replace composers, human composers. It's just actually going to help ease things up, help composers become more creative in writing songs. For me,
That's fair. Absolutely. Yeah, because AI can take you to a different level the right way, or it can take somebody, using AI the wrong way. But I use AI myself in what I do as well. So definitely if you're using it the right way, it is a great tool to have. What would you say is the most challenging aspect of being an indie artist?
I'm not getting paid enough. Just kidding.
No, that's
But it's true.
It's
Yeah.
true. You guys are indie artists are some of the hardest working, passionate people, and you all definitely don't get paid enough.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, it's the money, because producing songs and albums is expensive. It's like running your own business. Yeah, taking risks, working hard
Exactly.
and smart to minimize failures, going at it again every day. Again, hope for the better results.
Especially since we're recording all of our songs and planning to record all our whole album in analog. It's
Yeah,
way
analog
expensive
tape.
than digital copy. So yeah.
Troy, you mentioned the word business. As much as you are indie artists, it also is a business. And hearing you talk about the industry, you do treat it as a business on where it should be. Do you find that part of the business also takes full-time, you guys full-time to work that as well to get where you are?
We're not on it full time. We still have day jobs.
Right.
We try to juggle two jobs with the goals that we have. We can say that, yeah, somehow we are full-time musicians, full-time artists.
Sure.
People see us that way.
I think what makes you a little bit different, because not every indie artist duo or band has a business manager, and you are lucky enough to have access to help you with that. I know that full-time, that promoting yourselves as a full-time job just takes a lot of time and love to get the emails out and to get your music out and all the other parts that goes along with it. I know just for myself, trying to promote my show is almost a full-time job. Kudos to Access. Anthony, did I give you a chance to answer that question?
what Troy said.
Just wanted to make sure. What advice would you give a new indie artist starting out in this business?
Have a strong heart.
Yeah.
To face the challenges because it's not going to be easy. But as
Yeah,
long as you want it, just do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
Mm.
If you're a songwriter, you want to create new songs, just write as many as you can. And again, as I mentioned earlier, it only takes one song for you to break through through mainstream. Yeah,
That's true.
Very true. So what's next for you guys? What are you working on?
We're going to finish the full-length LP this year. Hopefully we can release it at the end of the year or early next year. But if we can do it end of year, then that's better.
We're past the halfway mark of 2025. I don't know,
Yeah.
but here we are in July.
the pressure.
We're under a lot of pressure. Some of our friends are asking for the finished product. And we tell them we're still working on it.
Yeah.
I don't think, I mean, I know many people do, but I don't think everybody realizes the time, the effort that goes into not only a single, but then when you're working on an LP, it's just crazy. The hours alone, so you need the rest of the year. Is there anything that I haven't touched on that you would like to share with everybody?
Well, maybe our social media handles, Anthony.
If you want to follow us, we have our Facebook page. It's The Thinkers. And on Instagram, it's at The Thinkersound with one S. On YouTube, it's also The Thinkersound with one S. We also have TikTok. You'll see Troy dancing there, so if you want to follow. On Spotify, it's the Thinkers, so you can search for our band's page. Also on Apple Music. What else? Deezer, YouTube as well. Yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go back to the beginning and ask you a question about the single, and that's how we all got started emailing back and forth. It was, hey, wait, tell us about the song. You released this back in February. What's the story behind the song?
Hey Wait is pretty much, it has the same idea with the Coffee Song and Let's Go. During the pandemic, I came across the Stoic philosophy, and I never thought that I will write songs or lyrics that are inspired by Stoicism. So I guess that's it. It's about how you see life in a positive way. And that's the message of the song.
It's a great song.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's right. Hey, wait, those who are listening, go find them, The Thinkers. Like them, comment, share, and buy their music. Troy, Anthony, thank you so much for being my guest. We'll be talking again.
Thank you as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having us, Deborah.
You are so welcome.